Today we are diving back into Mercenaries' Playground of Destruction. Developed by Pandemic Studios and published by LucasArts, this action-adventure game plunges you into the aftermath of a fictional invasion of North Korea. It offers an open-world sandbox with a considerable freedom to take its missions, but a word-saved objectives in the contracts may steer you in the near direction. So what happens if you chose to break out of this direction? That is what we are going to look at in this video. And yes, warning, a lot of spoilers. What happens if you destroy the artillery placement before accepting the contract Ante Up with the Allies? Here, we see that the artillery are destroyed and removed once we return to the location after accepting the contract. What happens if you destroy the artillery placement before capturing the 12 clubs?
This is Expo 2. I am in the air.
Great, they should be here momentarily.
I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Go pick up the 2 and carry him to the helicopter. Perfect. 1 down, 51 to go. Now let's take care of those artillery pieces. Well, I guess you already did. That's good, but next time follow the links I send you, okay? I'm here to help you. Now get back to the ANHQ.
We're under attack.
Troops are attacking the north defense point.
What happens if the mortar of the South Korean forces hits rock bottom and stem the tide?
The South Koreans have panicked and are retreating.
Here, we will see that zero morality leads only to a failed contract. The South Korean forces do not actually start to run. What happens if you accept Sergei's offer and leave without taking the contract?
Hey, all right! Just what I need, a professional.
My name is Sergei Voronov. This is my lieutenant, Josef. We run the, discreet supply business around here. Everyone here needs stuff. Vehicles, weapons, you name it, and we supply it. Discreetly. That means no one asks any questions, including you. I'll kill anyone who betrays my trusts. You got a problem with that? You got a problem working for a killer, huh? Answer me! Josef is right. Listen, you're a mercenary. You'll be working for lots of people. I know how it is. But, you want some extra cash? You come to Sergei. Speaking of which, I got a job right now you could take. I'm going to test you out. See if you've got what it takes to work for me. Bring me one of Song's troop transports. Should be easy to find, but not so easy to steal, eh? If you want in, Josef here will give you all the details. On the other hand, you can say no and walk out that door right now. You do what you want to do. This is a good job, you know? Plenty of opportunities for me and for you.
You're here to look at some merchandise.
Hey, all right! Just what I need, a professional. My name is Sergei Voronov. This is my lieutenant, Josef. We run the, discreet supply business around here. Everyone here needs stuff. Vehicles, weapons, you name it, and we supply it. Discreetly. That means no one asks any questions, including you. I'll kill anyone who betrays my trusts. You got a problem with that? You got a problem working for a killer, huh? Answer me! Josef is right. Listen, you're a mercenary. You'll be working for lots of people. I know how it is. But, you want some extra cash? You come to Sergei. Speaking of which, I got a job right now you could take. I'm going to test you out. See if you've got what it takes to work for me. Bring me one of Song's troop transports. Should be easy to find, but not so easy to steal, eh? If you want in, Josef here will give you all the details. On the other hand, you can say no and walk out that door right now. You do what you want to do.
Josef and Sergei won't have anything extra to say if you walk out the door.
Don't underestimate him. He may act like an idiot, but he's a ruthless killer.
There's something wrong with Sergei.
What happens if you deliver a different North Korean transport truck instead of the one marked in the contract foothold?
I don't trust him.
Don't worry, his Lieutenant Josef is reliable. We did some business in Kosovo.
What's it? Thanks for the vehicle. You bring us others, we'll make sure you're paid for your trouble.
Here, we see that delivering another transport truck will be accepted. What happens if you personally steer the series with the Frog 7 and then deliver the truck with the Mafia grunts? Entering the truck will give us a new side objective, delivering it ourselves.
정식적으로 이 독립국가의 지휘자로 선거됐습니다.
조심해서 나.
나영님.
After triggering this task, the Mafia soldiers now seem uninterested in the truck.
You should all now plunder our land and make us slaves.
Delivering the transport truck to the location where the Frog 7 was after its delivery did not lead to any special interactions.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Excellent. That's a jack in the bag and a bounty in the bank.
Note: you earn money by stealing it yourself. You get paid for the sale and receive the bonus. What happens if you visit the North Korean fortress before Master of None? Here we will see that the artillery guns are already spawned at the base and manned.
The North Koreans have air superiority here. If you don't retreat, you'll be killed.
Well.
Enemy forces inbound. The North Koreans have air superiority here. If you don't retreat, you'll be killed. Enemy forces inbound.
Well.
The North Koreans have air superiority here. If you don't retreat, you'll be
The
killed.
prototype gun is also already spawned.
Enemy forces inbound. The North Koreans have air superiority here. If you don't retreat, you'll be killed.
Well.
Enemy forces inbound.
It's good that you can take command of the prototype gun, but sadly there are no targets for it.
They saw you.
What happens if you let the Chinese follow you back in the contract, a proper function of government?
That's not good. Buford doesn't want anyone to know who's liberating his spies. You can't let the Chinese follow you back to Kaesong. Lose them.
这是自己人呐！趴下！
拖住！
The Chinese have no special interactions with us or the spy in this contract.
这是流兵！
Except for a few cars trying to follow us. But they are very bad at it. The roadblock will do nothing towards us, we can just walk right past them.
在天堂里的名字是什么？这是雇佣兵。
Perfect. That was a tricky job well handled. Buford should be impressed. Stop that chopper before he gets away. The helicopters are taking off.
What happens if you allow the King of Cubs to escape with the helicopter in A Farewell to Kings?
Lee's helicopter is approaching the border. Intercept before he escapes.
This is Allied Command. You have entered a restricted area.
Sure he got away. Damn it, all that work for nothing. I've identified the SK officer. SK forces appear to have secured the entire area. It seems like they were waiting for the arrival of the NK prisoner.
What happens if you allow the South Korean officer and POV to escape with the helicopter in Omerta?
They're loading the prisoner onto the chopper. The SK officer is getting on board the helicopter. Don't let that chopper get too far, or it's contract cancelled. I can't track the target if you don't keep him in close range. Remember, we only get paid if we nail all 4 of them. You're about to lose the target. Damn, we lost him. That's it, we've blown this one. Get out of there.
What happens if you blow up the bridge between North Pyongyang and Downtown Pyongyang in Omerta?
Good work, you're halfway there. I've identified the SK officer. SK forces appear to have secured the entire area. It seems like they were waiting for the arrival of the NK prisoner. It won't take long for word of the prisoner's death to reach the SK officer. Better hurry.
What happens if you go to the boat location before meeting the journalist in It's Who You Know?
According to his file, the Queen has been smuggling weapons into and out of the area. But the Allies have all the roads blocked off and they own the air, so how he's doing it is a mystery.
Here we can see that neither the boat or the NK forces has yet spawned.
But now they have.
He's using the hospital as a cover for his operation.
What happens if we let the timer run out in a hot time in Nampo?
Best get out of here before they can ID you.
Soon after, some Chinese attack helicopters will arrive. Given a little more time, Chinese tanks will start to arrive. What happens if you destroy the prototype gun in Master of None before taking out the autoguns?
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
Object is being registered as completed.
Only one more left. There's the jack.
Fiona will not have any special dialogue. What happens if you let the King of Diamonds escape in Knock Knock? The King of Diamonds will stop here and stop ignoring us.
Traitor!
What happens if you try to steal the K-53 cargo in Embedded? hijacking those on board when it's happening. What happens if you let the timer run out in downed bird in enemy nest?
Heads up! NK forces are inbound to the crash site.
We will not lose the contract if the time runs out. Instead, NK forces will start to spawn. Behind us. What happens if you use the Type 7 Supergun to destroy the prototype in Guns of Kirandu?
The Abram that Josef was so interested in.
What happens if you steer the Abram and let the timer run out in the contract in the neighborhood?
Oh no, it looks like the Allied soldiers managed to get an SOS out. You don't have much time before they send a response. There are two A-10s inbound on your position. You'd better stay away from their Abrams or you'll be in trouble. Damn, Sergei was willing to pay a premium for that tank.
Yeah.
What happens if you sell an Abraham before receiving the side task in the contract in the neighborhood? Here we see that the task has not been registered as completed. What happens if you sell another Abram after receiving the task in the contract in the neighborhood? Here we see that the task was registered as completed. What happens if you let the King of Hearts escape in Rav materials?
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
There he is. Now you just need to get him.
The King of Hearts will just drive around in circles around the base.
Welcome, Mercenaries. You are just in time for the firework display. Long live the glorious leader!
The Ace of Hearts has overloaded the reactors. Stop his escape and get out of there before the meltdown.
What happens if you delay after the Ace of Hearts overloaded the reactors? After some time, a radioactive area will spawn.
Better get a move on. I don't think the Ace intends to stick around much longer.
And this will continue the longer you wait. More and more will be spawned in. What happens if you let the Ace of Hearts escape in Gambit?
Quick, stop him before he takes off.
Hope you brought sunblock.
What happens if you go to the Ace of Hearts location before walking into his trap?
This is Allied Command. You have entered a restricted area.
Quick, stop him before he takes off.
Planes are inbound on your position. This is Allied Command. You have entered a restricted area.
Ace will not escape.
Planes are inbound on your position. This is Allied Command. You have entered a restricted area. Planes are inbound on your position.
You will kinda soft lock yourself, but the Ace will still be verifiable if you use cheats. What happens if you don't retrieve the videotape in Gambit?
Right. Finish this.
Wait, stop it before he takes off!
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Following tonight's capture of Ace of Hearts General Chul Kang, AN forces unearthed a startling discovery. A secretly recorded videotape intended for distribution amongst only the highest echelon of Song's army. One of the tape's more shocking moments occurs when Song makes a passing reference to his father, President Choi Kim.
조의 약한 아버지는 코드를 감추고 싶다고. 잘못했어.
AN analysts are examining the tape, hoping it may provide clues to Song's whereabouts. Rock formations seen in the background and accumulation of snow indicate that Song is currently holed up in the northwest province of the country, near the Chinese border. In other developments, South Korean troops destroyed a chemical complex today suspected of being a cornerstone of General Song's nuclear program. With the increase in their military might, the South Koreans have also engaged the Chinese in a series of skirmishes, threatening to engulf the region in open war. From Kumjangni, this is Adriana Livingston for GSRN.
What happens if you trigger the ambush before Josef meets up with the arms dealer in Escort Service?
You're a lunatic!
What happens if you block the gate in Escort Service?
Подохни, собака. Схватить!
items in the trap will be trapped outside the gate. This one needs a little more information. In Loose Ends, the final Russian mission of Act 4, you receive Abram to help defend the Russian base. So what happens if you don't sell the Abram in the neighborhood in Act 3?
There's nothing left of the village.
Наемник!
Josef has a good idea where Sergei is hiding, but I don't have a fix on his exact position.
I'll find him, don't worry.
I wonder if Josef was planning this from the start.
No, but once Sergei turned on him, it had to end this way.
What happens if you destroy the Sinuiju-Dandong Brigade through the contract boom before taking on the Chinese contracts?
Wow, that's quite a sight even from the satellite view.
Proceed!
Peng really seems to have it in for Buford.
Sure.
We will see now that the South Korean ground forces is now attacking from the north instead of the south. What happens if you destroy the prison in Ace of Spades?
You have destroyed the prison and killed President Kim.
What happens if the timer runs out in Ace of Spades?
The missiles are out of range. There's no way to stop them now. Stay focused. An AN extraction team is on its way for Kim. Now go get Sung.
And what happens if you don't rush to capture the Ace of Spades?
This is your fault, Mercenary. Yours and yours alone. It didn't have to come to this. Do you think I want to launch a nuclear missile? Of course not. But you leave me no choice. Because of you, I have no army. I have no country. I have only these missiles. And the will to use them. How else can I give the world that lesson?
Quick, get him!
적군을 찾았다. 저기야! 지금 이 토해지 같은 놈.
This part. Say goodbye, General Song.
You did it! $100 million in the bag.
Yeah, it's not too bad for a day's work.
It's just awful. Reports are streaming in at least 100,000 dead, possibly more. Seoul has been absolutely devastated, burned to the ground. Witnesses report several craters miles wide and hundreds of feet deep. I am getting a message. We're going to have to evacuate this area. The danger even here is too great. This is Adriana Livingston reporting live for GSRN. Above the war-torn landscape of North Korea, where a crisis of global proportions has been averted. Ladies and gentlemen, I have confirmation now that the nuclear warheads have detonated harmlessly in the upper atmosphere. I repeat, the nuclear warheads are no longer a threat. The nuclear fallout will be blown out to sea. But sadly, for the people of North Korea, the fallout from this crisis will continue for years to come. This is Adriana Livingston reporting live for GSRN.
And that's it. It was a fun project to work on, and I learned something new about this game through the playthroughs I did. Was there something new for you here? If so, what was it? And I hope I will see you in another video. Ha det!